Hi, my name is Davian, and this is my presentation on the distillation process in a chemical plant. This is my brother. I'm presenting to him. Okay. So, before we learn what a chemical plant is, before we learn what the distillation process in a chemical plant is, we have to know exactly what a chemical plant is. Do you have any idea what a chemical plant is?
Not really.
Okay, so a chemical plant is a type of industrial processing plant that produces large quantities of chemicals. Chemical plants use intricate and specific equipment to complete their task. The main focus of a chemical plant is to create new material wealth via the chemical or biological transformation and or separation of materials. The main task of a chemical plant, which is the distillation process, is mainly completed by chemical engineers and process operators. The main types of chemical plants are petrochemical plants and oil refineries. So that is a picture of one. Have you seen this before?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think we have a lot in our area. So now that we know the chemical plant, let's talk about the distillation process. Each chemical plant follows the process of distillation. Not all processes are alike, but most of them are similar. In industrial chemistry, distillation is a unit operation of practically universal importance, but it is a physical separation process, not a chemical reaction. Distillation is the process of separating the components or substances from a liquid mixture by using selective boiling and condensation. Distillation may result in essentially complete separation or nearly pure components, or it may be a partial separation that increases the concentration of selected components in the mixture. In either case, the process exploits differences in the relative volatility of the mixture's components. In the oil and fossil fuel industry, oil stabilization is a type of partial distillation that reduces the vapor pressure in crude oil. This is done by heating the crude oil and discharging the resulting liquids and vapors into towers. Inside the towers, the liquid separates according to their weight and boiling point. When crude oil is fractionally distilled, you can observe the difference in fuels and raw materials produced at different heights. In the distillation tower, small molecules that have low boiling points are very volatile, flow easily, and ignite easily. And they rise to the top of the tower like gases in gasoline. So, larger molecules with high boiling points that are not very volatile and do not flow or ignite very easily fall to the bottom of the tower, including fuel and diesel oils as well as petroleum. So basically the heavier ones that have a low boiling point fall to the bottom. Products like kerosene and naphtha stay around the middle. In midstream operations at oil refineries, distillation is a major class of operation for transforming crude oil into fuels and chemical feedstocks. Refining oil involves taking a raw material like crude oil and distilling or purifying it into usable fractions and products like gasoline, kerosene, and even plastics. That's a picture of the distillation process in the chemical plant. So now that we know what the distillation process is, we have to talk about why it's important. Chemical plants provide the proper material to use the machines we have. The gasoline we use in our cars is made in the chemical plants. The natural gas and propane that we use for heat is also made in chemical plants. Hence, petrochemical plants are used in varied forms in all fields, ranging from common household items to complex applications. The uses are extensively wide and different. So that's the end of my presentation. Do you have any comments?
I thought it was pretty neat. I was able to learn a few things. So.
Well, thank y'all.